the first day of camp line that I was really looking for was 97 in Edmonton. I was like, who is he playing with?
How are you today? How are you? Like, honest
Noodles,
to God,
I would have put his phone number up on Twitter yesterday if I were you.
Well, I was laughing because, the group text. What time did you text us both last night? About 9:15, 9:30. You're like, this might cause a problem or something. Like the headline, they put your picture. Right
picture of me is crazy. Like it's Mr. Serious, like hardcore, analytical radio guy picture, which it doesn't look bad. I just don't remember ever supplying that profile.
No.
Like I don't recall ever doing a photo shoot where they said, all right, give us your spiciest take face that we can place online, because they posted it on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, on the TSN account.
Yes.
Right, which has millions of people, including a lot of people in Western Canada and Alberta in particular, and the capital of Alberta
What
in
do
particular.
they have to say? I want to hear it. What do they have to say?
I try, like, the comment section, I appreciate it. I get it. People are going to freak out. I saw, like, the DJ of the Oilers was snapping on me in the comment section, which I found somewhat funny. I pissed off the DJ. The guy who presses play on Pink Pony Club hates my take.
Really?
Yeah, he wasn't fond of it. But let me flush this out. Okay, if you guys will afford me the opportunity to flush it out.
Explain
the floor is yours. The floor is yours.
Okay,
go ahead.
Because I am going to make the case that the hotter take actually came from Noodles. Noodles supplied the hotter take than I did, because we came across this spontaneously. Yesterday we were talking to MJ and we were discussing the top 50 list, and we brought up that a part of the show this year, or part of the dialogue within the voting process, was predicting the points total for Connor McDavid. And Noodles, you said you had him at 151.
151.
151.
Now, I got aggressive. I actually had.
You think that's more aggressive than never winning a Hart again?
I thought I did have a little bit of buyer's remorse, but I was like, you know what? I'm going to stick with it. Like, and the reason why, what's his career high? 150?
153. Look at my face. Yeah. Like, look at that pic. I want to punch that face. I want to drop kick that face, and it's mine.
It was awesome. Like, I love that.
It's actually a perfect picture for that. And now I'm being labeled. I'm the guy doubting McDavid.
You're
I'm
hater.
the guy that hates on McDavid. So, okay, let me flush this out, because I put a lot of thought into it last night.
Okay, go ahead.
The Hart one I got to get to, too, because I might need that one back. I might need to throw that one out and try to pull the Hart back, because he could definitely win a Hart again.
Yeah.
His career year, Connor McDavid, best year of his career, 153 points.
Yeah, 65 goals.
He had 64 goals that year. It was the 22-23 season. He played 82 games, 64 goals. He's never had 50-plus. That was the same year Draisaitl had the most career points of his career. I think he had 128. Nugent Hopkins hit 100 points. Never done that before. Hyman had almost 90. And they had the greatest power play in NHL history. Statistically, they had the most efficient power play in history. Jay Woodcroft was their coach. It was go, 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 go. You're playing 25, 26 minutes a night. He was 25 years old, McDavid, and he finished with 3 more points than the threshold we're talking about here. Not 180, not 190, not 215, 153 points he had, 82 games. Everyone else had a career year, greatest power play ever, and he just passed it. His second highest point total is 132. His third highest is 123. He's been in the league 10 years. Once he's hit 150. Once. Yeah. He's only beaten 123 times. So I don't think it's outlandish to say I don't think he's ever going to do it again. On top of it,
but you're talking about points, not the Hart.
Points, yes. The Hart is different. We'll get to that.
Points.
The points I stand by firmly, and I really hammer it home with him playing with Mangiapane and Thomasek today. If Knoblauch's going to stick with Draisaitl on a line and Nugent Hopkins on a line, and I get Hyman will return, but he's not coming back until November, he's going into his 11th year. The regular season just doesn't matter as much. It just doesn't. He's hyper-focused on the playoffs and winning. It's an Olympic year. That's going to take up a lot of his energy. That's a huge moment for his career. Huge moment for his career. How does he play going into it? How does he play coming out of it? I'm speaking of McDavid.
Right.
And this contract, I don't know what it's going to do to him. Maybe it's a positive. Maybe it inspires him to crush the whole league. Is he capable of doing it? Yes, he's Connor McDavid. But there's a lot of uncertainty. There's a lot of variables in play. So him hitting 150 again when he's only done it once 3 years ago when literally everything broke his way, I don't think that's that spicy. I really don't. I think it's spicier that Noodles thinks he'll do it.
Well, it's fair, and let me give you my background on why. And you know what? You make a great point. You actually lay out all the age, the years, all of that type of stuff. Only doing it once. I just kind of broke it down as to I didn't think he had his best season last year.
No,
we've talked about it.
He would tell you that.
Mm-hmm. But we all know what he's capable of. You're right. As you get older, I don't think point totals matter as much as winning and being efficient. And you're right. He's not going out 27 minutes every night. It's going to be, if they manage their depth, which they do have depth in certain areas, especially down the middle of the ice, if they play RNH in the third line, then yes, you don't have to play him 25, 26. Where I went with this, and the only reason being, is in my mind, I thought he had 150. I actually missed that he had 153. I didn't check the stats. So I thought 150, and I feel like this is such a pivotal year for him. It's going to be so noisy. The best way for him to shut people up is just dominate the league, because we're going to be talking about it every second until he signs. We're going to be talking about different angles. Mm-hmm. Hey, look what he said. We were pulling words out the other day. Hey, he did it. And
Noodles,
what?
Every shift it's going to be, if he doesn't try in a play in the corner, they're going to be maybe his head's not in it.
How many times have we seen Edmonton struggle out of the gate, and the two of them, the camera pans to the two of them on the bench, and there's this just bitter beer face, these two tapping each other going, what the hell are we in here, or whatever, and they end up working it out. But my motivation from this was, I think there's so much noise about him, and you couple that with his lack of success last year as far as not winning the cup and not having his best season. I picked which I thought was a career high, and put one on top of it. That's the only reason why. Now, I could be way off on this, but I feel like he's going to have a great year.
McDavid. He's going to have great years. Of course he is. I mean, he's in his sleep. He's going to put up points. But I do – now, on the Hart thing, that was more, again, history-based. Like, Sid's won it twice, Ovi's won it 3 times, Lemieux won it 3 times. He's already won 3. It's tough to get 4. Like, that's your Gretzky territory. Like, that's what we're talking about, and it's very difficult to do it. Is he capable of doing it? Of course. He ends up with 140 points and is the best player in the league. He probably wins it. So don't necessarily, I guess I could go back and possibly soften that take. And that was more of a throwaway point. The 150 was the real point.